Lineup was set for a start. 7 runners, 2,000 meters to race. Flag goes up from behind. Gates are back, away and racing from the 2,000 meter march. Storm Boulevard and Master of All Storms both bumped each other out of the stalls. But Storm Boulevard was one of the first ones to respond and gets off to a good start into the turn. Aza Fontaine's on his outside. Weather Chin's also trying to push forward from that wide draw to go and set up into a handy position. Battle on the inside rail is He Knows. In between runners is Atlantic Chin, the white sleeves and blue cap. Then a further 2 lengths back and running to Master of All Storms, who after that slow start is racing at the back end of the field with Gold Jet, and about 6 lengths separate first to last as they're onto the back straight with just on 1,600 meters left to go. Storm Boulevard is the sole leader by 2 lengths. Aza Fontaine's also right up there in a handy position, settling on the heels of the early speeders. Atlantic King, who sits in that one out, placing the white sleeves and blue cap. On his inside, as He Knows, he starts to creep a little bit closer and starts to quicken up the gallop. Then comes Weather King, who's on the inside of Gold Jet, and last of all is Master of All Storms, who's racing 7 lengths off the leader as they're into the turn with 1,000 meters left to go. Storm Boulevard still the sole leader by 1 length. Aza Fontaine's on his outside in second. The rails run in third as He Knows, who's been trapped by Atlantic King in fourth. Then a breakaway of 2 lengths to Weather King, who's on the inside of Gold Jet. And a breakaway of 3 lengths to Master of All Storms, who's racing 8 lengths off that leader. As a homeward bound with just on 700 meters left to go, Storm Boulevard. Now Kit's clear, he's gone 2 lengths, but he's a little bit wide into the home straight. Then comes Aza Fontaine, who's back towards the inside with He Knows. Also towards the inside rail is Atlantic King with Weather the King. Then a further back 2 lengths in running to Gold Jet and Master of All Storms. The Storm Boulevard has gone straight towards the outside rail. They spread right across the track. Weather King's the first one to challenge. He's also starting to lug outwards. He Knows needs to switch in for a run. Down towards the inside is Atlantic King with Master of All Storms, who's taking off late. Storm Boulevard, Weather King. Right down the inside rails, Master of All Storms, who's starting to quicken up smartly. Out in front is Weather King, who's throwing them a clean set of heels into the closing stages. He's too good for them, and Weather King wins going away. Master of All Storms into second. Then came Storm Boulevard in third. He Knows gets up for fourth ahead of Gold Jet. Then came Atlantic King, followed by Aza Fontaine. Very interesting race. Storm Boulevard went towards the outside as well as Weather King. Master of All Storms stayed down towards the inside, but certainly Weather King, brilliant ride here by Aldo de Meer, will win going away and wins comfortably at the end by about 3 or 4 lengths. Show them a clean set of heels into the final 300 meters when Master of All Storms certainly looked like he was starting to run on. But Master of All Storms will get into that second place, and that's number 1, followed by number 2, Storm Boulevard, who will end up in that 3rd place. And he was the first runner to go towards the outside rail. He Knows number 3 will get up into that 4th placing, followed by Gold Jet. Then came Atlantic King, who was further back in the running, and Aza Fontaine, who faded out into the closing stages. You can see they spread right across the track here. Storm Boulevard was the leader by 2 lengths. He went straight towards the outside rail. Weather King was quick to challenge. Down towards the inside, Master of All Storms was doing his best work late, and he was bumped at the start. So you can certainly follow him the next time he runs. But no questions asked about the winner, number 7, Weather King, who wins going away into the closing stages for race number 4.